Committed to transforming the healthcare landscape, Viatris, a newly formed global healthcare company formed by the combination of Mylan and Upjohn, a legacy division of Pfizer, just started trading on the Nasdaq today. Congratulations on your first day of trading.
Thank you, Jeannie. Thank you.
So let's talk about what exactly was the genesis for the creation of this new global healthcare company. Let's start with you, Robert.
Okay, well, first of all, Jeannie, really it's a pleasure for both Michael and I to be here. On behalf of our 45,000 people globally, it truly is an honor to be here to represent them. For Mylan, I would tell you that we had a strategy launched well over a decade ago to actually, with a very bold mission, to actually bring access of high quality medications to people around the globe. We executed on that strategy by our geographical expansion. And China actually was one of the last great footprints that we needed to put in place and to build critical mass. We also were in search of enhancing our own commercial capabilities. Those were the two real fundamentals that I would say that Upjohn actually brought to us very, very naturally. So this wasn't really a difficult task because literally in one fell swoop, they brought both of those very important core competencies. However, I think that the value of bringing the two companies together is more than just what Upjohn can bring in terms of the fundamentals. I think, when you think about Michael and his background, as people get to know more about him, it's really why we're very excited. Michael and his management team, that's one of the other great strengths I think we get through this transaction.
Yeah, operational and commercial excellence.
Yes.
What would you add, Michael?
Well, I think what's exciting to see, and you hear it in Robert's voice as well, is to see how these two companies really come together in a very complementary way. And just like Mylan was on a journey, and this combination completes that journey, Upjohn was on his own journey. Upjohn was on a journey of separating from Pfizer, becoming its own standalone company. We had commercial strengths, we had strength in China, as Robert pointed out. But to be really truly round and standalone, we needed a partner as well. We needed a partner that brings a strong pipeline, which Mylan has. We needed a partner that brings a much more diversified product portfolio, which Mylan brings. So we found the perfect partner in Mylan. And now these two journeys of these two companies really combined, and there's now absolutely a shared vision of empowering patients worldwide to live a healthier life at every stage of life. And I would say the world needs us. In these days, right now, every patient's, government's, healthcare system, they're looking for a leader that provides, not only medicines, but access to medicine, access to high quality, different therapeutics, broad portfolio, and cost-effective medicines. And we have the platform to do that. We're truly a new kind of healthcare company. And we're excited about the value we can create for all of our stakeholders, whether it's our customers, whether it's the patients, whether it's our employees or the shareholders.
So you're talking about, this new combination, obviously in and of itself, that creates a lot of opportunity. And then globally, there is a ton of opportunity. So let's stick with that, talking about what is the opportunity out there and what exactly is your vision as you see it? What makes Viatris different?
Yeah, well, let me back up a little bit and say I've been in this industry for almost 25 years. And I started in this industry because I always felt passionately that the pharmaceutical industry is a force of good in the world, that we have a profound impact on people's life, and that health is such a precious asset. And if anybody needs a reminder, COVID-19, I think, reminded all of us, right? So that's the background. And so if you ask about the vision, that is the vision. The vision is, 45,000 colleagues that we have around the world get up every morning, come to work, are motivated to come to work because they feel they can impact patients' lives, because they feel that they can really empower people to live a healthy life at every stage of life, independent of geography and independent of circumstances. And Viatris can be the company that makes that happen. We have a unique platform. So let me just give you a couple of examples. We're in 165 countries now. We're truly global in our presence. We can reach patients absolutely everywhere. We have over 1,400 different products that we can bring to patients everywhere across a broad span of therapeutic areas. We're very passionate about NCDs, non-communicable diseases like cardiovascular, diabetes, respiratory, cancer, etc. But we're equally passionate about infectious diseases. I'll give you an example. 40% of all HIV patients around the world are treated with the Viatris products. And in this COVID crisis, we try our darnest to contribute with medicine as the knowledge evolves, with medicines that help also in this COVID crisis. Now that gives you a feeling for the geographic spread, it gives you a feeling for the portfolio spread that we have, Now add to that the platform we have in terms of commercial capabilities, medical, regulatory, legal, a supply chain that is second to none, and a global high-quality manufacturing presence with over 50 sites. It truly is a unique platform. We can use that platform not only for our products, we can also make it available to partners. So we can connect the patients that need the medicines with the products and services that are available by leveraging our unique platform and capabilities.
No doubt you guys have a very full docket in moving this combined company forward. What would you say are your priorities right now?
Well, I could tell you, starting from the board of directors level, there's probably nothing more important for us than, one, to begin to execute, to have management execute on this business model, because returning capital to shareholders, a continuation of delevering and paying down our debt is paramount for us.
Absolutely. And to do that, I think I'm going to focus on 4 things. Number 1 is today is day 1. We've been preparing for this for a long time. We're ready. But today is really the day where we bring the 2 organizations together. Secondly, immediately initiate this new business model and make sure we deliver on our commitments, the commitments we have to the board, the commitments we have to shareholders, the commitments we have to our creditors and other stakeholders. Third, work on our culture, enhancing and reinforcing the culture we have, a culture that is performance-driven to deliver on our commitments, a culture that is engaging, highly engaging. You heard about our purpose and our mission, and I can't imagine anything more engaging than that. As CEO, obviously, I'm accountable and responsible for the execution of that strategy, but I'm also blessed to be surrounded by a leadership team that's very experienced, that's very collaborative. And I want to mention 2 colleagues. One is Rajiv Malik, who is the president of Viatris. He's not with us today, but he runs all the day-to-day operation of the company. And the second one is Sanjeev Narula, who is our incoming CFO, again, a very experienced operational CFO. And the last thing I want to mention in terms of priorities is we're planning an investor day at the end of the first quarter. And on that investor day, we want to be very transparent to the investor community. We want to give guidance for 2021, as well as the sources of growth, including how we make our platform accessible to other partners, which we call the Global Healthcare Gateway.
Well, here at View from the Top, we do like to ask the question of our guests, how would you rewrite tomorrow? We'll start with you over here, Robert.
I think from my perspective, if I could rewrite tomorrow, it would be to further engage with these healthcare systems around the world. Because if one of the things that we've learned is truly, even in this country, the most developed market out of all the healthcare systems, there's a tremendous amount of inefficiencies. I think that we can play a very vital role in helping the healthcare systems around the globe in a more efficient manner to deliver medications to patients. And if I can rewrite tomorrow, I think technology is going to play a huge factor in our ability to be able to do that.
Well, I think we're rewriting tomorrow by rewriting healthcare. That's the mission we have. And I think exactly as Robert said. And we're going to do that by focusing on 3 things. I mentioned access already. Access is very important. That we have access, all the patients, independent of geography, independent of circumstances, have access to high quality, trusted medications. We can do that. Second one is leadership. This world needs a leader that focuses on a sustainable operation and innovative health solutions to really give patients what they need. And the last one is, I mentioned already, partnership, right? So that we can leverage our platform and our expertise to allow others to bring their product and services to the patient that need it. And if you do that, we see healthcare as it should be, not as it is. And I think that's an exciting prospect to rewrite tomorrow.
Well, it has been an absolute pleasure, gentlemen. Thank you so much for stopping by. And congratulations. Wish you all the best as you move forward with Viatris.
Thank you. Thank you very, very much.
I've been speaking with the executive chairman of Viatris, Robert Coury, and the CEO, Michael Goettler. From View from the Top at the Nasdaq, I'm Jeannie Yerman.